everyone, today is our 17th day of coding challenge among 30 days of code on HackerRank, and today we will learn dealing with the exceptions and converting a string to integer. So in this challenge we are getting started with exceptions, and we will learn how to parse an integer from a string and print a custom error message. So what is an exception? Why will you get an error? Likewise, if I print if I assign an array like int, then ar equals to array and then 5, so this will give an error. Like, see, you might be seeing here some red underlines, like this is an error. So and there are various types of error like compile time error or logical error, and you might check them out on Google. So in case of error, there is an thing called exceptions. We can omit this error like in case of logical errors by using exception handling. Exception handling can be done by try catch block. The task given us, they have given us a string to read and print its integer value. If string s cannot be converted to an integer, then we have to print bad string. And they have also told us to note that you must use this string to integer and exception handling constructor built into your submission language. If you attempt use loops or conditional attempts, you will get a 0 score. So they have provided a restriction on using loops and conditional statements, so we cannot use loops and conditional statements. If we do that, then they will give us a 0 score. So obviously we don't want it. And then they have taken the input from a string s like this. There's sample input 3, and they're trying to convert this string 3 into an integer. Since 3 is since 3 is an integer itself, and if you take it as a string, and it can be converted to an integer with the help of stoi function in C++. stoi means s for string, to 2, and I for integer, that is string to integer conversion. And this is, you can remember it like this, okay? And then in sample input 1, they have taken input of string as za, and za is an string itself, and this cannot be converted into an integer, okay? You can think of ASCII, but this is but if it was only a or z, then it was a different case. But this is a string of 2 characters, and it cannot be converted to an integer. So here the sample output will be bad string, okay? So they have also given us an explanation like a sample case 0 contains an integer, so it should not raise an exception when we attempt to convert it to an integer, thus we print the 3. And sample case 1 does not contain any integer, so an attempt to convert it to an integer will raise an exception, thus our exception handler prints bad string, okay? So let's code it. It's pretty easy. We will use the try catch. Yeah, whenever I try, they are giving me a snippet, okay? Enter. Here in the try part, we will try to convert. What is happening here? We will print cout stoi function to s, okay? We will try to convert the string taken using getLine function to an integer, and if this works in the try block, then this will print out as their sample input is 3, and the sample output is will print output as a 3 and will not go into the catch block. And if it is not true, then it will go to the catch block. Inside the catch block, we have to pass a parameter like const exception e. We have to write like this since we are doing exception handling, okay? Then we have to cout bad string. Then enter, okay? So let's run this code. Here we have passed the sample test cases and then submit the code. So by this we have completed our challenge on exceptions. I hope I am able to make you understand the topics and the questions, the solution. All links will be given in the description box, the playlist link and the source code link. Do like, share and subscribe my channel and access the playlist. I hope you liked it. Thank you.